So you just got a big fish. First thing to do, have a bank stick spare, push it in the spreader block. That fish is safe, make sure the fish is in deep water. Just take 2 minutes and relax. Set up your gear, get your carp care, your scales, your camera, get everything ready, your bucket of water, and then move on to zero in the sling. So all my equipment's ready. I've got my camera, I've got a towel, I've got propolis, scales are up. First thing, the bucket of water that's been sat there, just get rid of it. Fill it back up. That's what we're going to douse the fish in afterwards. Make sure it's fresh and clean, not stale. Even though it's been raining, the sling is wet, it still needs to be absolutely soaked. Dip it in one end, dip it in the second end. Absolutely saturated so it protects the fish. And then simply put it on your scales. And then what we'll do, turn the dial and we'll zero the scales up. Perfect. So the sling's zeroed. We're now going to put the fish in the sling. It's a big fish, this, in the net. So we're going to put the net inside the sling and lift the sling into the hooking mat. The sling will float. It's a flotation sling. Take our bank stick out. The knack to undoing nets, I know some people struggle. It's an easy way. Elbow inside, push it slightly straight, it will come out very easy. As with barbless hooks, I've actually already unhooked the fish in the net. Sling either side. Pull the zips up. So the net's all inside the sling. Just check down, make sure the fins are all nice and laid down flat. They're not bent over, perfect. Then we can lift the fish straight up and turn it up. If you've got someone with you, it makes life a lot easier to take the net out. If not, fish under halfway the fish, have the net under. So the fish starts losing control, cover its eyes slightly, put the fish in the dark, the fish will stop. Fish under the second half of the body, slide the net out, that's the net out. Sling back over, zipped up, always zip it up. Fish can slide out, and that fish is ready to go straight onto the scales. That's a nice 30-pounder. The way we've just zeroed that sling, weighed the fish, we know now that fish weight is 100% accurate. If you did it a different way by not zeroing the sling first and trying to deduct it afterwards, you sometimes get false readings and you don't get an accurate weight. Another thing is, we supply these weigh hooks on the fishery. All scales should be held from here. If you're not using the weigh hooks and you're holding scales, they've got to be held from here or with a bar. Never hold them like that. You will always get a false reading on the scales. Always have to be from the pull where they're designed to be held from. Okay, fish is all weighed. I'm going to move it. The reason being, I don't want any clutter in the background. I'll get off your mat and take your mat off the fish. And that will protect the fish. Okay. You've got a tripod and everything, etc. You would have it already set up. I have a friend here who's going to have to take the photos for me. So I will show you how to take the photos of the fish. Okay, we've moved the fish safely inside the unhooking mat. That's a beautiful fish. Just going to give her a little bit of a wet water. Make sure she's nice and soaked. To hold the fish safely. Okay, my right hand first. I'm going to go on the anal fin there. Fingers either side. Your palm will balance. Same with my left hand. I'm going to go right through and go on the pectoral fin there. When I pick her up, she'll balance in my palms perfectly. If she starts to go, I feel she's going to move, I'll roll her back into my arms very calmly. So she'll stay there perfectly. If I feel she's going to go, simply just do that and nail her back down. Okay? balance her up. Feel she's going to go, roll into my arms, lay back down. Absolutely perfect. You don't need to lift her high, just slightly above your rocking mat so you get a nice picture shot. You can take your trophy shots. Again, there's no clutter in the background. We've got a beautiful reeds behind us. There's no bivvies, nothing there to distract you on the photo. If you suffer from a really bad back, you come up on your knees, do the same thing, fingers through between the fins, lift it up, put your elbows on your knees and just balance her. That'll take a lot of pressure off your back and you get a lovely trophy shot there. Okay, always treat the hook holds and any damage that you see on the fish. We recommend Propolis Wound Seal from NT Labs. You sell it at the fishery or you can get it online. Dampen the hook hold very lightly, just dry it off. Bit of Propolis only takes a little bit, doesn't take a lot. And I don't know if you can see it clearly. Once I've put it on, if I wet it, it seals like a plaster. And that is the perfect antiseptic treatment. We've got a little mark on its fin up here, which I noticed just there. So again, just dab it dry, just that tiny bit. Bit of Propolis on. Fish is behaving really well for us. Bit of water over the top, and that will set like a plaster. And she can go back and she will be fit and healthy. Perfect. Okay, so everything's done, fish is all safe. Got her back in the sling. Just going to release her, undo the sling fully. I'm just going to hold her in the water until she's ready to go. And she gives a little kick, there she goes. Off safely back into the lake.